Hello everyone, and welcome back to the last and final part, for now at least, of the new Symbiote Studios Deluxe plushies. So, we took a look at Sunset Shimmer with her leather jacket, we took a look at Trixie with her cape that is genuine and not custom made, but now we are taking a look at the most adorable pony in existence, Fluttershy, and the fan favorite as well. Now, for those of you who probably don't know, the Fluttershy review is actually my most popular of the Symbiote Studios videos.
Really?
I'm still surprised to this day. Like, I did not think that this pony would get a lot of attention. And I guess I wasn't lying when I said that there are a lot of people who love Fluttershy. And I really don't blame them. This literally is the most cutest pony in the world. Like, genuinely, how can you say no to this cute little face right here? But anyways, we're going to take a look at the Deluxe Fluttershy plush. Now, this really isn't anything too special. It's just Fluttershy, but with a new face. But she does come with her cute little bunny angel.
It's all good.
Which is actually the first pet they've made. I hope they'll do the other ones soon, if they ever do more deluxe plushies. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I hope they make Rainbow Dash in her Wonderbolts uniform. I think that would make for a great deluxe. And they probably have to give her removable goggles. If they're going to do the other pets, I have a feeling that they're going to make Tank, even though he's not my favorite. But anyways. Now, in this video, I'm going to be touching up a few things I forgot to say in the original Fluttershy video. I'm going to be doing a comparison to the actual Fluttershy plush, and along the line, we'll be taking a look at Angel as well, since he does come with Fluttershy, and these two sort of have an interesting relation, but alright, so let's get into this. So you all know that Fluttershy is the most adorable. I've already said this
a million times.
I can't say it enough times, though. That's the point. When people talk about their favorite pony, everyone always says that Fluttershy is their favorite character for a lot of reasons. And again, how can you say no to that cute little face? This right here is the face of attention right here. And the fact that I'm actually holding this in my hands, is still, amazing to this day. And you can tell I'm already, blushing right now. That's how cute she is. Fluttershy is I've always had a crush on Fluttershy when I first watched the show. This pony really makes me feel certain things. I mean, she's very adorable. I love her cute design. Just the way the yellow and the pink, clash together. That beautiful long mane. The cutie mark. And the super long and squiggly tail.
Mm-hmm.
She's, super cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are other ponies that have cool designs, but Fluttershy is still the cutest. I still to this day can't stop hugging her so tight.
Oh.
Her cheeks are so soft as well. If Fluttershy was real, I actually would hug her so tight, but I wouldn't hug her too tight, because I bet she wouldn't like it. But she's still very amazing. Everything about Fluttershy is cute. Her voice is cute. The way she sneezes is adorable. Whenever she cries, it's so sweet. Her screaming is actually very adorable as well, because she screams so quietly. In that one episode, Green Isn't Your Color, and a few other times. And when she does get angry, it's sort of for a good reason, but I'll talk more about that later. So, Fluttershy is basically a pushover type of character. She gets scared a lot, and she always learns that in every episode to overcome her certain fears. Which you can say is a bit unoriginal for Fluttershy, but again, she is a pushover. What do you expect from a pushover? But she still has a very great character development, and in the later seasons, she becomes more assertive and learns to stand up for herself. And she's very kind as well. She gives kindness to a lot of people, even some of the more tougher people and
Ponies.
Ponies as well. And she hangs out with a lot of wild creatures, which is surprising.
Mm-hmm. She's like the Snow White of ponies.
Exactly. She hangs out with squirrels,
That's
rabbits,
who she reminds
and
me of.
bears. Okay,
She has that melodic voice.
I'm surprised that she's even still alive, and she hangs out with all these wild creatures. How come none of them have ever thought about either biting her,
right?
or
which one has
tearing her to shreds?
Which one has the pet bear?
Well, Fluttershy has a lot of animals.
Who has the bear?
No one. The
He
bear
just
just hangs out with
hangs
Fluttershy.
out.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a moment where like Twilight Sparkle hallucinates in the show and thinks that Fluttershy snapped its neck when she was actually giving it a massage.
No.
I mean, Twilight does act a bit schizophrenic
Uh-huh.
and crazy in Lesson Zero, which is one of my favorite episodes to this day. I mean, it's a hilarious episode. But anyways, yeah, Fluttershy hangs out with like squirrels as well. I mean, hanging out with rabbits is like the most safe because like they don't really like attack people that much. I mean, they do like to tear up some stuff though. But anyways, so there's like a few episodes I forgot to mention in the Fluttershy plush review. So some of you might have heard me mention putting your hoof down, but for those of you who haven't heard of it, I really do not like that episode. It's probably like the worst Fluttershy episode in my opinion.
What happens?
Well, Fluttershy keeps getting bullied at the
yeah.
beginning
I can see why
by
you
a
don't
bunch
like
of
that.
ponies.
Yeah, I can see why you don't like that.
And she gets like,
Because that's your girl right there.
well, she's my waifu. And if you don't know what that is, it's a word that anime fans use to like describe a certain female cartoon character that they have a crush on.
Right?
Now, Fluttershy's not the only type of cartoon character I have a crush on. I'm sure you can list a lot of like female cartoon characters that are attractive and adorable. A few of them come to mind. So, like, in the comments below, I want you to like comment some of your favorite female cartoon characters in history. I mean, there's only a couple I can list right now, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Fluttershy. This is her video. Anyways, back to putting your hoof down. Then she gets like mentored by this like bull named Iron Will, who talks in rhymes, sort of like Sakura, but he's very like tough and aggressive. And after he teaches Fluttershy, she acts very like violent and starts hurting other people, including her friends Pinkie Pie and Rarity.
Oh no.
Which I think Iron Will is a bad influence, and I think Fluttershy being angry is just like unjustified. I mean, yeah, she does learn her lesson, but that doesn't make up for all the terrible things she did. And she even ties herself up over being sad, which is sort of stupid, and looks at herself in the mirror.
Oh.
I mean, I like at the end that she stands up to Iron Will, and I think Iron Will was going to like use her as like a bargaining tool. I don't know. I would like to forget about putting your hoof down, but at some point I'm going to have to like watch it again.
What are the ones you do like?
Oh, there are a lot of Fluttershy episodes to list right now. There's Buckball Season, there's Green Isn't Your Color, like I've said, there's Dragon Shy, there's Philly Vanilli. I actually did like that episode since Fluttershy starts singing for like this group called the Ponytones, even though she's very shy. And even does have her like twerking, which you can't make this up. I mean, but let's just be thankful that there's like that this show isn't rated PG-13 or rated R.
Right?
Because if it was, then it'd actually be like disgusting.
Yeah, no.
And thankfully, there's no cussing in My Little Pony as well. But anyways, how does that all relate to like the episode? Well, Fluttershy does go back to having a guy voice, which is hilarious. The other episodes I love, like the Sounds of Silence, which has the Kirins, and I hope that Symbiote Studios will make a plush of Autumn Blaze. There's Hurricane Fluttershy as well. And there's also Flutterbutter, where we meet Fluttershy's brother, Zephyr Breeze,
Uh-huh.
who is a bit of a misogynist.
Flutter Butter or Flutter Brother?
I wish it was called Flutterbutter.
It's Flutter Brother. I thought it was Flutter Butter.
Yeah, same here. But no, it's actually titled Flutterbutter. I think Flutterbutter would have been cuter.
Uh-huh.
It would have made a bit more sense. Even though that has nothing to do with, like, this episode.
Okay.
And there's, like, a few other episodes, like Fluttershy Leans In, where she tries to build, like, an animal sanctuary, which is, like, super sweet of her.
Mm-hmm.
There's-
Oh, I saw that one.
There's a Health of Information where Fluttershy catches this disease called swamp fever,
I haven't seen that.
which turns ponies into a tree. Well, that's not the worst thing. That's actually the last side effect. It's probably the worst one of swamp fever. But swamp fever causes Fluttershy to actually cough bubbles and start sneezing lightning.
Oh, no.
But they actually do find the cure, which is actually Flash Bee Honey. So they're able to, like, save both Fluttershy and Sakura. The only thing I don't understand is, like, how Fluttershy caught it.
Where's the zebra?
Yeah. The only thing I don't know is, like, how did Fluttershy catch swamp fever? Like, she wasn't touching the flower that gives it
They
swamp
don't
fever.
talk about it? They
No.
don't tell how she got it?
They don't tell how she got it.
Maybe she got bit by a fly or something.
Well, no, the flowers were caught.
Oh.
The, like, pollen in the flower causes
Okay.
them to get swamp
Maybe
fever.
she smelled it.
I mean, there's an old story about this pony named Mage Meadowbrook who finds the cure to swamp fever.
In the story?
Yeah, who's
Cool.
one of the pillars of Equestria.
Okay.
That shows up in the season 7 finale.
All right.
I mean, there's also a lot of, like, other cute Fluttershy moments. Like I said, when she, like, sneezes, it's super cute, because it's not, like, a normal sneeze you would hear. It's a very soft sneeze. Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
When she screams, it's so cute, because, like, she's
It is cute when she screams.
Yeah. Every time she cries, you
We saw
like,
one where she has Morgan Freeman's voice, though, right?
Yeah, Fluttershy.
That's my favorite.
Both Bridal Gossip and Philly Vanilli.
Uh-huh.
And again, it has Fluttershy shaking her, like, flank.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of other cartoons with adult jokes.
Right.
And, like, whenever Fluttershy cries, it's so cute. And, anyways, the only times Fluttershy actually does get angry is when her friends get hurt or when things don't go her way. Like in Dragonshy, when her friends get hurt, she basically like, yells at the dragon and stands up to it. In Fluttershy Leans In, when the ponies don't do what she asked them, she gets mad at them as well. I wish Putting Your Hoof Down was better written, because like I don't really like how Fluttershy hurts everyone. It just like is rude for no justifiable reason, other than out of spite. But anyways.
Are you going to compare the plushies?
Well, let's talk about Angel first.
Aww.
Now,
I love the grumpy rabbit.
Yeah. The only time I hated Angel was when he slapped Fluttershy and kicked her out of her house.
How did he slap her? He's a bunny. With a front paw or a back one?
I don't know how he slapped her. I think it was with an object.
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted more food, but Fluttershy was just telling him to wait. So
Which episode is that in?
Putting Your Hoof Down, like I've said.
Oh, okay.
But then Fluttershy has this power called the Stare, where like she stares at a bunch of animals, getting them to stop harming other people.
So is that what she did to him?
Yeah, she did it to a lot of other creatures like bats. This thing called the cockatree, which is basically like Medusa.
What did he do when she stared at him?
Just listened to her and was like very scared.
Super cute.
I mean, his voice is cute. He doesn't say any words, but like just the way he like
she
makes
picked him,
sounds.
right?
And when Angel cries, it's so cute.
Is it a whole bunch of water?
Yeah, like it's like water fountain. Like
I like
waterfalls.
it when they do that.
Well, there's a lot of times where these ponies would cry. And again, I don't know why Rainbow Dash chose the turtle. Like, I think Tank is the reason why she started throwing a crying fit, all because like Tank was gonna hibernate. And then what makes it even more like funnier is that Fluttershy, Rarity, and Pinkie Pie all start crying as well.
I haven't seen that one, have I?
No, you haven't seen Tank's from the Memories.
Well, I'm gonna need to because I love Tank.
But anyways, Angel is pretty cute as well, but he's not super cute like Fluttershy, but he's still adorable.
Okay, but the plushie that they made with the angry crust, the crossed front arms where they're like super long and cross over each other is
Angel
hysterical.
is kind of a mean bunny.
And it sits on its butt. Like it's a really well made plush.
I mean, he kind of reminds me of Snowball from The Secret Life of Pets.
He reminds me of Grumpy Cat meme, only a rabbit.
Well, he looks like Snowball. Since Snowball is also a white bunny.
Yep.
And he's voiced by Kevin Hart.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Now,
that's
I don't know how much time I have left. But...
You are at 14.
Okay, so I've been talking too much.
You have a little bit left.
Alright, but in all seriousness, Angel is a cute character. I don't care what anyone else says. If you hate Angel, that's fine.
Yeah, and that's a super cute plush.
He even has the little, like, cotton tail as well.
He's super cute.
Now, what I wish they could have done was, like, put wires in his ears so that, like, you could, like...
You could bend his ears up and down.
Have them flop down. So is he sort of grumpy?
I'm sure you could slip some up through the back and do it.
Wow, no, we might have to, like, cut them open.
No, I think you could just slip it through there. Just make a little tiny hole in the back and push it up. Anyway.
But he even has whiskers.
Those are cute.
Only cats have whiskers.
No, bunnies have whiskers. That's how they tell if they can fit through something. The size of their whiskers is the size of the widest part of their body in the back. And so when they go through something small, if their whiskers touch the sides, they know they can't fit.
Now, I also do love...
Animal Facts with your mom.
His little crossed arms. Okay, well, there's a lot of jokes surrounding that phrase. And people might make a lot of jokes about that. He has the cute little like legs.
I know, it's
I mean,
just the cutest thing. He's sitting like a Buddha, like he's got a little squat.
thankfully he's not like Spike, where his like legs are just like poking out.
No, he's cute because, like I said, he looks like he's squatting on the ground.
He's like super
Like a
small. If you
little
tried to
baby.
hug him, you would probably squish him
It's super cute though.
because he's so small. Like,
He's my favorite of all
look
the
at him
plushies
like in
you
my
have.
hands.
I know.
No, dude.
He's
Like,
about probably 6 inches.
well,
Plus
there are
the
like
ears.
a lot of plushies that are my favorite.
Maybe
I love the
5.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Oh, I know you do.
I love Starlight Glimmer. If it wasn't obvious enough, I've said it like multiple
Right.
times.
Are you going to compare the plushes before you go?
Yeah, but another thing is that I hope they do like the other pets. If you would ask me who my favorite was, I would say Opalescence, the cat.
And then Tank.
No, definitely not.
And then the Rock.
Well,
What's
okay,
the Rock's name?
Boulder.
Boulder, that's right.
And-
Modpie's pet is a rock. Of
and-
course it is.
Well, Mudbrier's pet is a twig as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't seen that.
No, wait till you see the Mod Couple. It's probably like my least favorite Pinkie Pie episode. I don't know why, but
Is that Modpie's boyfriend?
yeah, spoiler alert. But
Okay.
it's my least favorite for whatever reason. I just think Pinkie Pie was a little bit too much, and
Isn't that the way Pinkie Pie always is?
well, she's very rude towards.
Isn't that her whole thing? Is that she's too much?
Well, she's very rude towards Mudbriar, and like she starts crying for no reason.
Is she jealous
Um,
that Maud has a new friend that isn't her?
Well, she's just like flabbergasted because Mudbriar was that pony who was rude to her in like the store that she went to.
Okay.
So she's like, "What?"
Right. I know you're dating my sister. Got it.
Yeah. And yeah, that's the whole thing. Okay, if you hear any like rain in the background,
It's okay.
just try
You're
to
at
ignore it.
17. You're almost done.
I was hoping that it wouldn't rain.
You're fine compared to plushes. It's not super loud. It hasn't started
Right.
thundering.
Well, like I said, there's nothing really too special. She's still the same cute self.
Same cutie mark. The only thing that's different is the
It's little, like,
eyes.
squinted
Is the hair
eyes.
the same?
Well, the hair is the same. Like it's the same like design. I mean, I think it's sort of different compared to the actual Fluttershy plush. I don't know. I mean, they both look similar.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah. I
It's
think
got the big
differently
swoop and the little
designed.
curl at the end.
It's like the like big swoop and the...
Let me see the backs of both of them. Like flip them around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have that weird triangle in their hair. Where they have like a mohawk in the back.
They have like this little like...
They have the same tail except the
The new one
the
is,
OG one has a longer tail.
longer curly tail. This one's a bit shorter.
It's pretty close.
I mean, I think what they could have done is like just reuse the same... Unless they fixed it.
I said they usually make things better, so people probably said the tail's a little bit too long.
I mean,
It drags
unless
the
it's
ground.
like a upgraded version of Fluttershy.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit. It's a
No,
little
dude.
bit different.
Her smooth silky fabric. I just can't like, stop holding it up. Like, dude, this still thing is like she's super like fun to
Yeah,
snuggle with.
they're super good quality.
Like she's super cute.
Every time you get one of those from Symbiont, I'm always impressed at the quality. It's just great.
I mean, Fluttershy has to be one of the best ones they've done.
Mhm.
I mean, I really don't mind getting a duplicate of Fluttershy.
Okay, wrap it up in a minute before the rain comes. I have a feeling we're getting ready to get thunder here.
All right. So that was it. Pretty much it for Fluttershy. I still think she's very cute.
And the
And-
Angry Bunny.
Yeah. Hopefully they do the other pets. If they do another deluxe, I hope they do Cadence and Flurry Heart. Like I said, I hope they give Rainbow Dash the Wonderbolts like uniform.
And the turtle.
And if they were to do like a deluxe of Twilight, I hope they gave her like crown and like necklace and boot coverings. Or like her like coronation outfit. Since she's the Princess of Friendship.
Cool. All right.
And, well, who knows what Symbiote Studios will make next. But
how often do they do them?
I don't know. I think like a few months.
Every few
at
months.
most.
Maybe 3 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.